Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Scrum with Yeon. We will take questions in Korean,
Recording
Chinese,
in
and
progress.
English. Please use the Zoom hand raise feature to queue yourself in line for a question, and we will call on you, or you may type your question to be read in the chat. First question, Fomos.
네, 오늘 승리 축하드립니다. 먼저 오늘 경기에 대한 소감 부탁드리고요. 경기를 진행을 하시면서 오늘 좀 어떤 부분을 준비하시면서 가장 신경 쓰셨었던 건지 좀 듣고 싶습니다.
First off, I want to know your feelings right now after that win, and also secondly, what did TL focus on during the prep for the series?
For the first one, I would say we're very happy that we won, especially because last time we played an international stage, we didn't even win one game, and last series we didn't even win one game. So overall, we're very happy. And for the prep, we were just preparing on seeing how well we could do against like the Ashe Varus and Lucian, and we were just gonna react to what they did because they had the first choice.
네, 우선 소감은 정말 기쁩니다. 특히 저희가 저번 국제전에서도 승리를 따내지 못했고 저번 매치에서도 한 세트도 못 따낼 만큼 오늘 이기게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요. 또 준비 과정에 있어서는 저희가 애쉬, 바루스, 루시안 상대로 어떻게 조금 반응할지, 어떤 식으로 상대를 할지에 대해서 많은 좀 연구를 했고요. 상대가 먼저 결정을 할 수 있는 그런 위치였기 때문에 상대방의 픽을 보고 어떻게 반응할지에 대해서 철저히 준비했습니다.
Next question from Maya's Esports. Jan, in the last scrum, APA had said that his personal goal this MSI was to not lose 3-0 to Fnatic. Did he say anything about that after? And what is your personal goal this MSI?
I think he was just saying like EU was trash and nice, we beat EU and EU is in shambles or something like that. And for me, personally, I just want to at least play well in one of the games against the Eastern teams, which will be against one of, I think, T1 or BLG from what I've heard from now. So I just want to play well, unlike how we played on TS, which I think we heavily underperformed to our standards in that series.
Next question from Lag Vietnam. Congratulations to your team's victory against Fnatic, the LEC representative. The opponent team had focused on your bot lane duo a lot, especially in the early phases of the game, but you were able to persevere through the hardships and make a comeback at the later phases. So how were you guys able to maintain that composure?
Overall, there's been like a lot of lane swaps and everything, so everyone just has to play very well. There's not a moment where we can like break our mental, so we just lose. We make sure we are just prepared to play the game through and out. I think that's what we lacked a little bit in the TS series, especially. So just a little bit more mental fortitude.
Next question, Yahoo Esports, Wei Chen.
好，那我想请问一下，就是 Auntie， 就是这次他来到 LCS 赛区的首个赛季就拿到了季中赛的代表权，那觉得这一段旅途到现在的感觉怎么样？然后还有季中赛上其他的队友有没有给了他就是一些就是舞台上的建议？那又是哪些建议呢？
So coming here together with LCS to be able to stand on a very big stage like MSI, how does this feel? And also there's so many very experienced players inside the team. So did they give you some advice maybe?
It feels very nice to play against good players, especially because I think you won't get the chance to have scrims or like international stages, especially international matches is where you learn a lot, in my opinion. So it's very nice to have the experience, and we're trying to make sure we learn from all these games. I think we took a decent amount of where we're lacking from TS, but besides that, I think my veterans, they just guide a lot in the game more than out of the game, and I think our head coach gives a lot of advice on like how to just mentally prepare and like make sure we have no regrets going into the future, especially the series.
那其实我觉得一直以来能够和非常非常优秀的选手们在舞台上同台竞技都是一件非常好的事情，而且其实只有在像国际大赛的时候，我们才能有机会可能和来自全球各个赛区不同的队伍，然后来进行一些训练赛，而且能从他们身上学到非常非常多的东西。那对我来讲也是非常棒的一个体验，而且我们也是尽可能的想要去舞台上，在舞台上学习到更多的东西，然后呢，我们也会尽可能的展现出一些非常好的竞技力，然后包括说可能之前我们面对到滔博的时候，有一些欠缺的部分，也会尽可能的去提升。那其实对于我来讲，我觉得我们队内确实有很多的比较有经验的老将，他们会更多的可能比起说在比赛外，他们更多的是在游戏场内来指导我，给我很多的建议。然后包括说，其实我们的主教练也给我们很多一些心态方面的建议，让我们尽可能的不要在舞台上留有遗憾。
好，谢谢。
Next question, Fomos.
네, 오늘 경기를 통해서 봤을 때 팀이 다음 경기에 어느 정도 더 활약을 할 수 있을 거라고 생각을 하시는지, 그리고 좀 오늘 경기에서 좀 아쉬워서 보완을 해야 될 점이 있다면 어떤 게 있는지 이야기를 좀 듣고 싶습니다.
Based on the victory and performance from TL today, what more can we expect from the team in the upcoming match? And also, is there any moment where you guys could have played a little better in today's series?
Well, the first question, I think. Sorry, what was the first question?
So, what more can we expect from TL in
Oh.
the next match?
We can for sure expect more aggression and a lot more like attempts more than the first series. And it'll look similar to like the series where we actually try to not lie down just losing. And the second question, sorry, I have a bad memory.
What could have been done better today, if there's any?
Today I think our loss was pretty bad. I think we didn't play to our strengths enough like we were doing in the first, third, and fourth game. I think we didn't do that enough, so we were just like we were basically doing what I said earlier, where we just lie down and just do nothing. So that was not good. So we should make sure we work on that.
더 공격적이고 더 많은 시도를 하는 모습을 보실 수 있을 것 같습니다. 오늘이 그런 모습이 잘 나왔는데 저희가 졌던 그런 시리즈나 경기에서는 저희가 좀 들어눕고 아무것도 안 하다가 지는 그런 경우가 있었는데 그런 부분을 좀 피하고 더 공격적인 그런 플레이가 나올 것이라고 생각하고요. 오늘 경기 아쉬웠던 점도 굉장히 비슷합니다. 오늘 졌던 세트를 돌이켜보면 저희가 좋은 모습 보여주지 못한 것 같고 저희의 강점을 못 살렸던 것 같습니다. 1-3-4세트에 비해서 저희가 그냥 저희가 말했던 것처럼 그냥 들어눕고 지는 그런 경기 양상이 나왔기 때문에 그런 부분이 최대한 피해질 것 같습니다. 다음 경기에는.
Next question, Cloud Sidkey.
Congrats on the win, Yeon. I wanted to ask you about how you were able to get into actually playing the game the way you guys wanted to play on your own tempo. You didn't do that against TES, and you kind of, like you said, lied down and did nothing. And then you had predicted a 3-1 score versus TES. Just to confirm, you actually meant that against Fnatic, right?
Yeah, for sure. The person who asked that was just like, can you just give me any predictions? So I thought it'd be fun. But besides that, I think. Sorry, first question again, please. I'm very bad at.
How are you able to actually play your own game this game as compared to TES where you didn't play your game?
I do think that we started like we weren't able to capitalize on our like strengths, and we just made a lot of mistakes, which made it very hard to keep progressing the game. But we definitely didn't catch those moments where they were messing up. So I think that was the main thing. I think the biggest thing is that we kind of fell short individually as well a little bit in the TS series.
Next question, Presna Esports.
Hi, my question is, do you think Fnatic got too confident for today's series, or do you feel that they disrespect their rival?
I definitely think they were a bit nervous and didn't play to their levels that they showed in the previous series. So there's that. And I think one of their players was also unwell. So that also has something to do with that. And probably they were like not as prepared as we were to actually play in this BO5, which is unfortunate.
Okay, thank you.
Next question from Zem Game Vietnam. You've improved a lot with each matchup. Do you think this is because you're playing against top ADCs like Jackie Love?
To be honest, I think Jackie Love played very well. I think we just didn't capitalize on what he did wrong. And I think most of the Eastern AD carries are very good. But all the lane swaps also have like made it very like tricky in some games.
And do you feel like you're improving because you're being able to play against these top teams internationally?
Especially with scrims and how like stages go, you learn the most from stages, but you can definitely tell how much harder it is playing against the Eastern teams because they just do more than Western teams usually. So you get more angles and you just learn.
Final question, Lucy Weird.
Hello, Yeon. I'm Lucy Weird, a content creator from Peru. It was a great series for Team Liquid today. So, in case of facing BLG or T1 for the next match, do you think that Team Liquid can keep the high performance and get a victory to stay in competition?
It seems like G2 was able to do very well against T1, so we're gonna try to at least match that and play well. But we think both teams are very good, and very aggressive, so we're gonna try to match that as much as we can.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.